Hey guys, Luma here, and welcome back to my Skies of Arcadia Legends Let's Play. So this is the blue crystal. We finally found it. It's so beautiful. Vice, that's another crystal. You know what that means. It's time to celebrate.
Yes.
Actually, let's include Fina on this one. What? But I don't know what to do. Don't worry about it. Just give it a try. Oh, so cute. You have done exceptionally well. No one in Yaphetoma has seen the Magosphere since the days of the Old World. You are the first to make it back alive from the depths of Mount Kazai. How can I repay you for risking your lives to recover it? Well, as we mentioned earlier, we were wondering if you would be alright if we borrowed it. But it is a symbol of royal secession. I would like to keep it in my possession, at least while you remain in Yaphetoma. Sure. A symbol of royal secession, huh? That makes sense why they want to keep it. Moegi, you're Lord Mikado's daughter, right? So does that make you the successor to the throne? Well, thank you for retrieving the Magosphere. Let us begin the preparations for the feast. Make yourselves at home and enjoy the festivities. Alright, that's more like it. I can't wait to taste the gourmet cooking of Yaphetoma. We would be honored to join you, especially Aika. Princess. You must be very tired. You're welcome to stay in the royal guest house tonight. Thank you for escorting us. That was some of the best food I've ever had. And for some reason, I pictured those eating sticks to be much bigger. It took me a while to get used to them, though. I'm very happy that you enjoyed yourselves. So the Westerners do have a sense of taste after all. I came here personally to thank you for retrieving the Magosphere. I will be sure and take care of it when it's passed on to me as soon as Moegi and I are married. I will never marry you. And as long as Daigo is alive, you'll never be king. Have you forgotten that Prince Daigo has been exiled for treason? I find it very unlikely that a traitor would ever become king. Moegi? Okay, that's it. Huh? Enrique? I don't know your motives, but this is not how a nobleman treats a lady. If you insist on insulting her, then you will have to deal with me. You think you can push me around just because you got the Magosphere back? I'm gonna tell my father on you. Ew! Yeah, you run away, you little dweeb. Gross. Prince Enrique, I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry that you felt you had to defend me like that. I didn't mean to put you in that position. No, that's quite alright. Where I come from, we have codes of honor on how a lady such as yourself should be treated. Well, honestly, not many people follow that code anymore. Prince Enrique. But Miraji spoke of an exiled prince. Do you know what he was talking about? It's nothing. If you'll excuse me, I will be returning to my quarters. Pleasant dreams. God, their outfits in Yaphetoma are so freaking cool. I love the character design. Oh! Oh my god, they're so cute. This game is so good at communicating a lot without saying a word. That is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Those Westerners, they'll pay for speaking to me like that. Well, what have we here? Ah! Who are you? I heard everything. My name is Beliza, and it appears that we have a common enemy. Good morning, Vice. Did you rest well? Yes, I slept like a rock. That was my first time sleeping on a floor mattress thing. I see. I'm glad you were comfortable. Lord Mikado, it's an emergency. Black ships have surrounded the city, and what appears to be their flagship is attempting to dock in our harbor. What? Black ships? Oh no. It must be the Armada. Vice, let's hurry back to the port. Father. Yes, I know. No! Beliza. And Figaro? Well, hello there, handsome. I haven't seen you in a while.
Whoa!
Hey, Red! It looks like fate has brought us together again. Oh no, what's he doing here? It's so cute how she pretends that she doesn't want me. Come aboard my ship, and maybe the two of us can rock the boat. Figaro, please. We're in the presence of Prince Enrique. Prince Enrique, I trust that you are in good health. If you are wondering how we got here, we blasted a hole in the stone reef near Ixataka and traveled west. Our goal is the same, my prince. We also seek the blue crystal. What? Beliza, do you plan to burn down Yafutoma as well? Relax, handsome. As I told you before, I'm against unnecessary destruction. We have no intention of fighting with you. We were merely planning to dock and speak with the kings of this land. You're wasting your time. King Mikado is an honorable man. There's no way he would strike a deal with the Valuan Armada. We'll see about that. Everyone has their limits, their codes, their morals, but everyone also has a weakness. If you find that weakness and exploit it, those limits, codes, and morals seem to fade away. I'd love to chat longer, but I have an appointment with the king. Stay out of our way. Ooh, she blew a kiss at us. Vice, shouldn't we stop them? Stop them by force? What do you mean? There's like a heck of people here. Sorry, but there's nothing we can do right now. There's no way we can take on all of these soldiers. We can't even get to the Delphinus right now. Beliza and Figaro are here as Imperial representatives. Attacking them during a diplomatic meeting would make us criminals. Let's return to our quarters. There we will wait until they have concluded their talks. No, I will never let the Valuans occupy Yafutoma. But King Mikado, you do realize that your country's pitiful army wouldn't last a day against the Armada. To prevent unnecessary bloodshed, I recommend that you surrender. We will never surrender. We will never hand Yafutoma over to a band of bloodthirsty warlords like yourselves. We are protected by the Blue Moon. In the past, whenever our country was threatened, the Blue Winds came to our aid and saved our lands. If you attack us, the winds will blow you into the Dark Rift. Valua will never occupy Yafutoma. Do you hear me? Never. I'm sorry you didn't see things our way. It appears that this meeting is at an end. Then I will gain possession of Yafutoma by my own means. What sort of treachery is this? If you do not keep quiet, you'll be a head shorter. Miraji, you traitor! Beliza, in accordance with our meeting last night, this country will fall under the rule of the Valuan Empire. Kangen, what are you saying? King Mikado, as Lady Beliza stated, we have no hope of winning a war against Valua. To save our people, we shall usurp your power and assume our role as the leaders of Yafutoma. Wow, Beliza, I'm glad we're on the same side. Don't relax yet, big guy. Not while the kid is still around. Take King Mikado prisoner and find those air pirates. It seems like they've been talking for forever. Well, you know how formal those diplomatic talks are. It takes forever for them to decide who gets to sit down first. Everyone, quickly, you must get out of here. Princess Moeki, what happened? Kangen and Miraji have betrayed us. My father has been taken prisoner. It was Bella's doing. What? Bella's, it figures. She probably met with those two before the meeting and had the whole thing planned out. Vice, what should we do? Definitely run and hide. Our situation hasn't even changed. I'm sorry, but we have to run for now. And Bellaza has probably already convinced the Yafutoman guards that we are criminals. I agree. We should run for now and figure out what to do next. Very well then. Quickly follow me. We can escape from the palace this way. Hurry! Alrighty, and as much as we want to take off in a hurry, do make sure you go to the right because there's actually a hidden and missable chest here. Has some saccharine crystals in it, not too bad of a find. But, you know, don't want to miss out on any chests because I'm still trying to do that legend run. I'm really going for it. I've done everything right so far for it, so... This is the closest I've gotten so far. I'm actually really excited. Wow, incredible. I can't believe how high we are. Yeah, the powers of the blue moon are amazing. We will be safe here. It's great that we escaped from the guards, but now what do we do? There's an ancient temple on a small island to the north. My brother, Daigo, should be there. What? You have a brother?
Yes?
He is the true heir to the throne. A long time ago, my brother directly disobeyed my father's orders. He was exiled from Yafutoma and sentenced to live on the island. Marooning him on an island was kind of a harsh punishment, don't you think? My brother had a tendency to go out sailing on his own and disregard his duties as prince. But I don't think that my father should have disowned him. I think that Miraji and Kangen convinced my father to exile him. With my brother out of the way, they have a chance of taking over Yafutoma. That makes sense. Vice, it looks like we have no other choice. It looks like we're going to have to rely on Daigo. Yeah. Princess Moegi, do not worry. We will save the people of Yafutoma and your father. Prince Enrique, thank you. You can reach my brother's island by heading north from here. Alright, so we've made our way to Exile Island. Hopefully Moegi hasn't left us, considering we can't get back without her ship. That would be really freaking weird. This place is pretty desolate. There's not too much except for a few forced encounters. Alright, so we are facing the Tenku. They're not that strong, honestly, but they can be a little bit obnoxious. They do use a lot of items that work a lot like a Glyph of Might or a Glyph of Speed, as well as items that heal. And they're kind of obnoxious. You're always going to run into 4 of them, but they're pretty easy to take out, especially if you're using some magic with Fina. Yep, see, there's the speed potion, so he's going to give himself some Quicka. Ooh, hang in there, Enrique. Oh, she poisoned this one. That was pretty cool. Nice counter, Enrique. Look at you go. He's starting to be a little bit more useful now. Ooh, Enrique took out 2 of them this turn. Look at him go. My goodness, bud. There isn't too much to show here, though, so I think I am going to go ahead and cut up to the shrine. Westerners. It appears that we meet again. Ah, not them again. What are you doing here? This is the headquarters of the Tenku. It was very foolish for you to come here. The time has come for us to finish you. Halt. Zhao, Mao, who's there? Lord Daigo. These are the Westerners that dared to defy us. They came through the Dark Rift. I'm Vice of the Blue Rogues. You're the leader of the Tenku? Daigo? What? He's your brother? Huh? This is Prince Daigo? Moegi, how have you been? I never would have thought that you would bring foreigners to my temple. I never thought I would either. But what are the Tenku doing here? A long time ago, the twins challenged me to a fight. They wanted my sword, so I beat them senseless. And for some strange reason, they pledged their loyalty to me. I've been their leader ever since. And I figured, as their leader, I could control them a little bit, so they'd stop attacking everyone. Besides, who else do you know that has twin bodyguards? Moegi, is he really your brother? It's hard to imagine that the two of you are related. I know he is a prince, like Enrique, but it seems that princes in Yafutoma act differently than princes in Valua. But what is the purpose of your visit, Moegi? Has father changed his mind? Daigo, he... What's wrong? Did something happen to him? Kongen, that little runt, how could he backstab our father and hand over the country to the Valuans? Daigo? Moegi, I'm sorry. If I was still there, this never would have happened. When I was exiled, I welcomed the freedom. I disregarded all of my duties and did whatever I wanted here in this temple. But now my people need me. I must go back there and reclaim my title as the Prince of Yafutoma. Vice, I can't thank you enough for saving my sister. Now I must get ready for battle. I will fight against Valua and give Yafutoma back to the people. I would be honored if you would fight alongside me. Of course. Of course we'll help. We share the same enemy. Excellent. We will fight together and reclaim Yafutoma and the Maga Sphere. Also, Lord Enrique, I heard that you defended my sister from Miraji. My family thanks you for your bravery. I did only what is expected of a gentleman. Think nothing of it. And Prince Daigo, I know how you feel. I too have been exiled from my lands. I wish to change the views of my country by changing the world around it, and that is why I wish to aid you from one exiled prince to another. Also, the fleet that you're about to face, the Armada, was sent here by my mother, Empress Theodora. As a Valuan prince, it is my duty to stop them, and this is not only your battle, it is mine as well. I understand. I will gladly accept your aid. Prince Enrique, you are a very noble man, much more noble than I. If a man such as yourself were to be at my sister's side, I would sleep well at night. Daigo. And from the looks of it, the two of you wouldn't mind either.
Hey!
Now then, Vice, I need to prepare for the battle. Meet me at the port. We will depart for Yafutoma as soon as you are ready. Alrighty, so after that, totally makes sense why there would be a ton of Tengu crawling all over Exile Island where the prince is supposed to be. There is actually a moonfish right up here, and I'm just quite not close enough to it. There we go. Go ahead and scooch on in there. But there's actually a ton more things on the way down, which is why I wanted to go ahead and skip things so I could actually show you guys what's about to be here. It's a little interesting when you come in because you're just like, why are these people here? Alright, so we got this big guy right down here. This is our headquarters where our leader, Lord Daigo, resides. When preparing for battles, Lord Daigo gathers all of the Tenku here. Just a little while ago, Lord Daigo issued an order for all of the Tenku to assemble. It smells like a war. Considering how useless these guys were, like 5 seconds ago fighting us, it's a little interesting that we're now going to accept them as allies, but I'll roll with it. A battle? We haven't had a decent fight in a long time. And the Armada? I don't know who they think they are, but they'll learn not to underestimate us. I don't think they'll learn anything. What are you gonna do, speed potion them down? There's something written here in Yafutoman. It's probably the name of this shrine, if it is a shrine. And then as we make our way down here, there is actually going to be a cham here for little people. We the Tenku are the citizens of Yafutoma. No matter how long you live away from it, you'll never forget your love for your country. And so we consider Kongen's treason to be a very serious matter. I know you're not even from Yafutoma, but please, we need your help. And then it looks like he has the baby Hamachus. I'll zoom in there. Hey, you can't expect to fight in that ship. Come ride with me on my ship. All ships prepare for battle. We must take back Yafutoma. Ooh, this is gonna be sick. We've got a whole army and everything. Dang, we are ready to go. Our scouts have reported that the Armada and the Yafutoman fleet are patrolling Kazai Lake. Vice, your ship is also patrolling with the Armada. Now it's personal. I understand your frustration. If we can get you back to your ship, we can win this battle. The Tenku will attack the Armada from the front and keep them distracted. While they're keeping the Armada busy, I want you to get the Delphinus back. Without the Delphinus, we don't stand a chance. This sounds like a plan. Alright men, get ready. Let's show them what the Tenku can do. It looks like our pirate friends with some actions. Things just got a little more interesting. I'm coming for you, Red. Soon you'll be all mine. The Westerner ship is very nice. I think I'm going to enjoy this. But I never dreamed that I would be able to kill Prince Daigo so soon. Now Moegi will be mine for sure, as well as the throne. I'm sorry, handsome. I didn't want to have to fight you, but for Valua and Lord Galcian, I must. Tenku's ship's straight ahead. They're in range of our cannons. Alright everyone, listen up. This is it. If we win this battle, we will rule the East. Let them feel the power of the Valuan Armada. Fire at will. So far the battle is even. We're more maneuverable, but we can't seem to break their lines. Vice, keep an eye out for your ship. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Alright everyone, be ready for action. When we find the Delphinus, let's take it back, air pirate style. How fares the battle? My lord, the Tenku are swarming all around the Valuans, but the Armada is holding their position. We seem to be at a stalemate. I see. Very well. It is time for us to join the battle and end this, once and for all. We can't seem to break their lines and our ships are taking serious damage. I don't think we can take much more of this. I'm going to give the signal to retreat. Today, Valua has won. My lord, a ship fitting the description of Captain Vice's ship is heading our way. What? Are you sure? Yes, my lord. I'm positive it's the Delphinus. Daigo, if you can get us close to the Delphinus, we can take it back and win this thing. We're air pirates, remember? We do this stuff all the time. All you have to do is get us close. I see. Okay, Vice. You got it. We're gonna have to jump to the deck. Huh? It's okay, I got you, Fina. I'll be right behind you. Oh my god, Aika. Poor Enrique. Oh man. I guess they were expecting us. Let's throw these goons off of our ship. Alrighty, so we have some Yafutoman soldiers here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch everybody to green. Vice is gonna go ahead and attack real quick. Oh man, she was right there. I love when I do that, it's my favorite. Go ahead and focus, Aika. I have a plan here because they have a move that's a little bit obnoxious, honestly. They have counter stance, which basically they guard and then attack you, so it can be a really frustrating. I'm gonna go ahead and have Aika and Enrique focus. Fina is going to attack with magic, and I don't think a single one of them counterstands that turn. That is unfortunate. They're all attacking us. But basically, they can't counterattack for magic, and Vice can take a hit no problem. These guys really aren't going to take you out, though, which is really nice at this point in the game. You really don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Ooh, one of them was guarding, though. Interesting. Oh, we got poison on 2 of them? That's insane. All right, but now we can go ahead and use a Rain of Swords, which is absolutely awesome. Just in case that's not enough to take out this one up here, I'm going to go ahead and have Aika and Afina attack it, and then I'm going to go ahead and just have Enrique guard. Enrique's doing pretty good on his own, but you know, he's still struggling to keep up with the others, but he's really catching up now that we're in Yafutoma, which is nice. Ooh, that's not great damage, but that's okay. He's guarding anyways. Oh, are you gonna get a counter, Aika? No way. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. And then Vice, of course, is just gonna sweep everybody right now with this Rain of Swords. This is like when your Rain of Swords starts becoming more useless than your Cutlass Fury. So nice. Look at that damage. That is so good. Unfortunately, they've really damaged our ship. My goodness, look at all of this. What the heck? Let's go ahead and make our way inside and take our ship back before they send it below the clouds. My goodness. Even in here you can see damage. Wait, can I go to my crew? Is it my crew this way? It looks like Miraji's locked this door. Whose ship does he think this is anyway? Wow. What the heck, dude? So we've got a ton of red guards here. They're not going to do too much to us, honestly. They're pretty freaking wimpy, so I'm going to go ahead and switch everybody to colors I want them in. There's like a few more spells that I'm trying to get. And you know what? Why don't I go ahead and just have the girls use some magic? They're pretty weak to blue, so I'm going to go ahead and have them use the blue line of spells. And it should work out pretty well with the way they're standing, honestly. Alright, Aika, time to show everybody that you're just as good at magic. She really is just as good at magic. Unfortunately for her, though, Fina is just not really good for anything else at this point. She's gonna start being, like, insanely useful in a minute, though, because the enemies are gonna start to change here pretty quickly. They're gonna get a little bit smarter, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. Yes, Vice's damage is so good with that freaking captain's hat on. I don't really think it stops being useful, like, this whole game. Oh, grenade. Is that gonna hit anybody else? No, just Fina. Okay, perfect. We can do quite a bit of damage. It works a lot like Zeppelin Bane's burst, where it'll hit anybody that's around them. Enrique, you could have got a counter there. It would have been so cool. And again, with the Rain of Swords, we'll just go ahead and have everybody in guard. Unfortunately for you guys, I think this is a really good place to go ahead and stop. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one.
I hope that I'm being useful.